Is it overrated? I'll let you know what I think, but I'd love to hear from you. So, you've probably heard about Crumbl Cookie at some point, whether you've tried it yet or not, but I've been seeing a lot of videos about it lately, and so it's been intriguing me. I've been wanting to go and try it out just to see what's up. I'm not a huge cookie person per se. I love dessert, I love chocolate, but really it's just all the hype that I've been seeing about this brand in particular that has made me want to go and try it, to go seek it out, if you will. And so my friend and I, we were out and about, and I thought, let's just go. Let's split a few of the mini cookies, because the big ones, if you've seen them, they're like giant. They're like the size of somebody's face. And we just wanted to do like a little sampler. And so we ended up getting a box of 6 mini cookies. And let me show you the box as evidence. I want you to know I'm not making any of this up, so let me show you. Okay, so here is the box. Here's the box. And I'm gonna try to be quiet with it because there are still plenty of half-eaten cookies in here, if that tells you anything, if that is a spoiler for what's to come. So yeah, we got inside and it seems as though they do pretty well for themselves. It was my first time in there, but there was a line. And it was just some random afternoon, you know, it wasn't like a Saturday or, I don't know, we were like bopping around before a work event, so it was a weird time of day. But there was a line and I got to the little kiosk to pick out my selection, and with the mini cookies you could get a pack of 3 or a pack of 6, and we ended up going with the pack of 6, which was close to $20. It was close to $20. I think the total was $16.99, but then you add on tax and tip, whatever, so it was about 20 something dollars maybe, or right around there, which for 6 mini cookies, like very normal sized small cookies, personally to me is outrageous. I would normally never pay $20 for 6 mini cookies, and I will never do it again. It's just too much money. Even if these were the best cookies I've ever had in my life, $20 still wouldn't be worth it to me. Maybe that makes me cheap, and I know that cost of living is really high, price of goods are really high. I know everything is really expensive right now, but I just couldn't justify that price personally. And so that was for the mini box. I think the larger box with the baked cookies was like closer to $30, which I still don't think that's worth it. I still don't think that's worth it. So, but let's get into the cookies themselves. And there were 5 that we could choose from with the minis, because the 6th option was a baked brownie, and they didn't have that in the mini size. They had that in the like the massive size. You could only get it that way, so, which is fine. I didn't want the brownie. It looked very plain and simple to me anyway. So I ended up getting 2 semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies, 2 peanut butter crunch cookies, a cornbread cookie, and a cookie dough cookie. And let me start with so it's kind of just that like classic staple. It's consistent, it's a simple cookie. Great. This was also the only cookie that came out warm. It was a little bit warm, which added to the overall experience. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would say that it was good. It was fine. It was consistent. It was a chocolate chip cookie. Next up was the peanut butter butterfinger cookie, which was a peanut butter cookie. Sorry, there are some beagles howling from down the street. I hope you can't hear them, but they are so loud. The amount of dogs in this neighborhood. Anyway, so the cookie was a peanut butter cookie with butterfinger mini pieces like drizzled over the top, and I don't know if there was anything else to it. I don't think so. That's what I remember. And my friend and I both tried one. We got 2 of them, so we each tried one, and she didn't like it, and I thought it was just okay. I mean, her reasoning was that it tasted really fake. And to me, I'm like, well, of course it tasted fake. It's covered in Butterfinger, which is a fake candy. You know what I mean? But I think she expected to taste more of an authentic peanut butter type of a flavor. And she's right, it did taste fake. It was very sweet, sweeter than a peanut butter cookie should be. And it was nothing to write home about. I saw this TikTok review of Crumbl Cookie a few months back, I want to say, and I forget the name of the creator, so I'm kind of kicking myself for that right now, but he said that Crumbl Cookie does a really good job of creating this like greasy, oily, undercooked cookie, but also at the same time somehow being hard and like just the consistency is not right. And then I saw a tweet today that said eating a Crumbl cookie is like biting into kinetic sand. And I think all of these reviews have some truth to them. The consistency was really weird. My friend said that the cookies tasted like McDonald's type cookies, like greasy, oily, undercooked but hard. Weird combination of things. So that cookie I took one bite of, she took one bite of. There still is a piece of it in the box, I'm pretty sure. Just for LOLs, let me see. Okay, yeah, so here is half of the cookie. Here is half of the cookie. It does have a chocolate drizzle to it as well. I guess I'll take one more bite just to see if I'm crazy. Maybe it got better in the day or so that it's been sitting in this box, but I highly doubt it. It's fine. I wouldn't eat it again, and I wouldn't order it. And for me, it's too sweet. It's way too sweet. Okay, moving on. Next we have the cookie dough cookie, which my recollection is that this is a sugar cookie topped with a creamy cookie dough frosting, topped with little chocolate like kisses, like the tiny little mini ones, chocolate chips. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And the reason why I kept saying creamy like this is because this cookie was cold like it had just been sitting in the refrigerator, and there was no effort made to even bring it to room temperature, let alone do a warm, soft cookie. And I can prove that I didn't like that one very much either, because here it is. Here it is. My friend and I both took two. Well, we each took one small bite, so 2 bites were taken out of this. I hesitate to take another bite, but I will, just to see if my memory serves me correctly, and thinking that this was not a good cookie. It's fine, to be honest. It tastes a little bit better to me now that it's not cold. Something about biting into a cold cookie, really not rewarding. Again, like, this cookie is too sweet for me. Now, granted, this was a sugar cookie. Of course, it's going to be sweet, but it still was too sweet to me. Still too sweet to me. So again, it was fine. I would never order it again. And that brings us to the last cookie of the batch, which I cannot even tempt myself to try. This was one that my friend really wanted to get. It is the cornbread cookie. There is a honey glaze and an insane amount of frosting on top. It is a honey buttercream frosting, and it just looks like a big pile of butter. It was a huge mess when I saw my friend bite into it. For my bride, I can't try this one, but I'll show you what remains. Okay, and it has there's like a little piece of something on it. Look at this dollop of frosting. That is so, oh my god. Okay, just broke apart because it is an undercooked cookie, but ew. That's way too much. Who's gonna bite into that? Anyway, very sticky, obviously, because there's honey on it, but I take her word for it that it wasn't very good, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying that one. The chocolate chip cookies, though, I did eat because I liked those, but overall, there was nothing that I tried that I was like, wow, that's a good cookie. You know what I mean? I'd rather go to a bakery. I'd rather pick up a frozen package of Sweet Loren's chocolate chip cookies, which are vegan, by the way, pop them into the oven and eat those. I think those are just as good, if not better, than the chocolate chip cookies that I had here. And the other ones, like I said, I really did not like, unfortunately. So that's kind of tough, but it could also be that I had a bad experience. You know, maybe it was just the store that I went to. Maybe it was a bad week. I watched a video by Paige Turner ASMR like a day or two after I tried these, and she got the same ones, and her review was the same. She had tried other Crumbl cookies in weeks prior and had much better reviews. This week's batch of cookies, she said, were not very good. She didn't recommend them, would not go back for them. So I feel like maybe it was just like a sort of miss for this week in cookies at Crumbl. I don't know. But this is the only thing I have to reference. Like, I've not tried them before now, and based on this experience, I would not want to try them again. So I don't mean to be harsh. But to me, I don't think they're worth it. I think they're way too expensive, like deeply overpriced for the quality of the cookie. And I think they're overrated. I think the branding is great, the marketing is great, the concept is great. I love that sort of like weekly rotation of different flavors and types of cookies. But if you can't do them well, then you shouldn't do them. So I don't know. Let honestly, I'm also majority plant-based. Like, very rarely will I eat something that contains dairy. But I cheat a little bit with desserts, chocolate specifically, but it's like on occasion. So I don't want anyone to come for me for that. I know that these are not plant-based, but it was because I really wanted to try it and to talk about it on this video and to just like be a part of the culture, the Crumbl Cookie culture. But unfortunately, yeah, it was not worth it. It was not worth it. Not in my opinion. I could also be really picky, and that's real. This could have been like a delicious sweet treat for somebody who's not me, so that's why I'm wanting your opinion. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Crumbl Cookies as a whole and what your experience has been. But I needed to hop on and tell you that because I feel like there's a lot of differing opinions swirling around about these cookies, and I've heard mostly good things, but more so lately I've seen some comments and some videos that swing towards the other direction, so really interesting. It probably totally depends on the place that you go, because they're all over the country, right? But anywho, that's neither here nor there, but that's my experience, and I'm gonna leave it there and go eat a vegetable, because these also don't make me feel very good. So that's also how I know that the ingredients are probably not great, but